The small car parked inside Shorimoya police station was just like any other vehicle until you opened the boot and examined the loot inside. Over 400 kilograms of game meat that could easily have ended up at any of the meat hounds and butcher and even your dining table tonight. Only that this meat that was destined for Burma market was not your usual delicacy but giraffe meat. According to the Kenya Wildlife Service, the area where the loot was followed from has a lot of giraffes. The meat could have been sold anywhere with no one the wiser. But in a bid to reassure the public, government meat inspectors at the Burma market insisted that it was difficult for game meat to pass them.
So usually what happens is that we receive this meat from the place of origin and we have what we call a certificate of transport. This is to verify where the meat is coming from, who is the owner, the driver, the vehicle and the container.
Meat, especially roasted meat, is a common delicacy in the country. Unless the meat still has the hide, one can hardly tell the difference. Which means if the meat is sneaked into the market, many may consume it not knowing what it was. And the meat vendors were at pains to reassure consumers about the quality of the meat that they sell.
Tunaenda mpaka Kiamaiko, tunajinunulia nyama sisi wenyewe. Na inapimwa kabisa na madaktari. Sasa ndio hapo tunahakikisha ni ya mbuzi.
On the table, as is with the raw meat, it's virtually impossible to tell the difference between game meat and the normal livestock meat. Hence, proper inspection is called for. This is not the first case of game meat being sold to unsuspecting consumers. In Naivasha last year, 2 men were nabbed selling baboon meat, going by the catchword of Bamba 50 and Bamba 20, depending on the amounts you wanted. And even as these raised eyebrows, the residents claimed that its affordability was driving them to buy the meat. Some of the meat lovers have resigned to their fate and are aware that uninspected meat can cause anthrax. Consumers are therefore warned that they should buy their meat from only certified dealers and keep off meat that is too cheap. Andrew Ochieng, Citizen News.